And welcome, it's Carnage, and I'm lucky to have Footloose in my hands just a little bit early, just a bit earlier than most. So I wanted to do some photography and get a video out here because I feel like this whole wave has been really stellar. And even though I don't have my hands on the Frag Viper yet from the reviews that I've seen of him as well as Blowtorch, I think we're going to be really happy. We're going to be really pleased. So if Footloose is any indication of what's to come with the rest of this wave, I think we're going to be really happy. And I've already got Darklon in hand, and I'm very happy with him too. So Footloose, he was a little bit different. He was a valedictorian. He was a star athlete, a very popular guy. Disappeared for a couple years, came back. A military man, and a lot of people felt just a little bit different. Something had changed about him, and Footloose seems to still be looking for his calling or looking for something. Maybe it's peace, maybe it's his true calling in life, who knows? But we have class of 1985 here, and we see a lot of his iconic accessories like the Leaf helmet there. Really looks great. It's got a night vision accessory on the top there. He has a microphone. He's got the straps on the bottom of the helmet. I'm sure some people are not going to like those and will end up taking those off. Got a brand new piece of web gear that's really cool. The knife comes out. He's got an explosive on there that does not pop out. He also has a floating belt, and we take a look there on the back of that belt. He's got a pistol. He's also got a couple of magazines there. Those are painted on. Those don't come off. And I believe that backpack is reuse from Dusty. I'm almost positive. And we've seen that a couple times, but it's a really stellar backpack. So, again, he's got a pistol on the back of that belt there, and that does come out. And he's got his M16, and he's also got his missile launcher, complete with some very cool paint apps. G.I. Joe is big on those paint apps, and I'm not complaining about it. There's a rocket in there that does come out. He's got a couple of other cool floating pieces, like this watch here. I believe that this piece here, it's a band, is also floating, and he really looks great under that helmet. His hair is a little bit on the unkempt side, but still really looks good. Just a fabulous job on the head sculpt. I think people felt like some of the head sculpts recently might have been lacking, specifically going to that HasLab. So I feel like G.I. Joe Classified has made up for some of those head sculpts that aren't quite up to par. And hopefully we'll see alternate versions of those guys and maybe get those head sculpts correct. I am, as I said, I'm really happy with the posability of these guys. The plastic just feels really good. And when you pose them, they tend to hold their poses so much that you can even get them into some different things on one foot. It just feels quality. It feels really good. There's a little bit of bend. I feel like they're getting that bend together. This is kind of a thin weapon, so, you know, it's going to bend, I'm afraid, with the plastic that they're using, and we understand that they are trying to avoid potential breakage and sharp edges. That magazine does come out of the M16, even though he's got the magazines already painted on the back of his belt, which I really like, because those little things tend to get lost when you pull them out for any reason at all. And some of them I've even had to put a little bit of sticky tack in there and just make sure that they stay in place. He's got great insignias. I'm trying to get out of that glare there. The backwards flag so that it's actually facing forward as he's walking away. And what do we have over here? Looks like a red four-leaf clover. Interesting. Wonder what the significance of that is. Who knows? And this helmet, even aside from the leaf detailing, all of the high-tech details are really stellar. And I believe that we are looking at a lot of new tooling here in unless I'm mistaken. I don't remember seeing anybody with that style shirt open quite that far. He is known for not buttoning his shirts up. He is a little bit of a rebel, I guess you could say, and that bit of the story is told there with his collar being wide open. Very happy to add him. I really like the look of his uniform. Got a couple of shots with him next to Grunt so that we get a little bit comparison. This is Footloose and a retro Cobra Trooper, and I was able to get them in this pose with no putty. This is just posed and balanced. These newer figures really pose easily, and they sort of lock in. So I'm really enjoying the more recent figures and how they hold their poses. All right, get into some photography here. I really love the contrast of the two uniforms against each other. And this is the deeper blue of the new retro Cobra Troopers. And those have really grown on me. I really wasn't crazy about them at first, but now I am. What can I say? And they really look great next to the colors of Footloose's uniform. And here we see him hiding, waiting for that hiss to pass. And there he is with his brother in arms. There he is with some other brothers in arms and sister, and get to see some more contrast and comparison of those uniforms. This time it's next to his Joe's. That leaf hat is certainly maybe the most iconic piece with Footloose, and it really looks great, I'm proud to say, happy to say. There we have some shots of Footloose on the Vamp. And again, contrast next to the uniform of Grunt. What a great figure. What a great addition to the G.I. Joe Classified line. So happy and so excited to get the rest of the wave.
Subscribe.